By the grace of God, New Life Community Church has found a valuable model for serving Jesus in the city. By remaining a single church that ministers in over 20 diverse communities across the city, New Life is able to be all over the city for the good of the city. But would this model be as valuable in Champaign, Illinois? Probably not. But is it specific to Chicago? No. Is it an American model? You may hesitate on that question, but no, it is not. New York pastor Tim Keller says, the largest cities in each country, global cities, are becoming more alike and connected to one another than they are to the rest of their own countries. Lima, Peru has more in common with Chicago than Champaign does. And as New Life has already learned, we cannot ignore our cities. Our world is an urban world. In the past 65 years, the world's urban population has moved from 746 million to 3.9 billion. Now 54% of the world's population lives in cities, projected to be 66% by 2050. In 2011, the Lord put it on the heart of New Life Community Church to plant 10 multiplying churches internationally by the end of 2020. In 2013, New Life Querétaro was launched. But where to next? With around 10 Spanish congregations in New Life Chicago, there is a natural urge to look to Latin America, but there are other reasons as well. Latin America is already the most urbanized region of the world, with 80% of the population living in cities. The United Nations Human Settlements Department reported that by 2050, 9 out of 10 Latin Americans will live in cities. And within Latin America, Lima, Peru is a global and influential center. It is the largest Latin American city on the Pacific Ocean. Considering the city proper, Lima is the third largest city in all of Latin America, only behind Mexico City and Sao Paulo. The New Life model is a valuable model for many reasons, one of which is that it appropriately serves dense urban centers. But imagine the density of Lima. Lima proper's population, nearly 10 million, is equal to Chicago and all its surrounding suburbs. However, Lima packs that population into 1,032 square miles. Chicago and its suburbs stretch over nearly 11,000 square miles. We already know that the cultures of a society are formed in its cities. Nowhere could that be more true than in Lima, Peru. 1 out of 3 Peruvians lives in Lima. A comparative American city would need to have 100 million people. Imagine the influence of an American city with 100 million people. Matt and Edith Anderson live in Lima and have committed to planting a multiplying church with New Life. Edith is originally from Lima, and Matt and Edith returned to Lima in 2013 after 10 years in the United States. Their goal, by God's grace, is to launch a new church in March of 2016.
Enseña a danzar, a celebrar con el corazón y con danzas daremos gracias. Tu gloria enseña a gritar, a levantar tu nombre, oh Dios, y con gritos te damos la gloria. Es el